Surviving Sister Wives contains adult content that may not be suitable for Latter-day Saints or sinners. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Surviving Sister Wives.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Carly. This is Big Love, Season 1, Episode 6, Roberta's Funeral. It's like, I'm sorry. Who's Roberta?
Who? Who's Roberta? Roberta.
I guess a common sister wife name?
I guess.
No,
Wait, who else
Seeking
is...
Sister Wife?
Oh, okay. Roberta number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Roberta number 1.
We've had many Robertas. Actually, Lois is trying to become Roberta number 2.
Trying, not succeeding, as it turns out.
I really think Big Love has been fun.
Yeah. Like, it's a good experience.
I get excited when the theme song starts and like
it's the Beach Boys.
We're getting into another episode and it's like, what does this hold?
Right. We always watch the intro every single time too.
Oh yeah,
so.
never a skip.
No, not skipping that for any reason at all. Oh my goodness, what happens this episode?
Well, so at the end of the last episode, we had Nicki announce that she wants to bring a spirit baby to this side of the realm.
She's baby hungry.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that's the first scene we see here is Nicki and Bill getting to work on that spirit
right
baby.
To it, yeah. They're trying for a baby boy, baby girl. Gender is a social construct, so
baby
depends
Newell.
on
Newell.
Newell.
Newell. That's how she said it. Because I was like, what are we going to get? We have a baby Lester in this household at this point that I think is the most recent baby that was born.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, what's the name game like?
I can't remember what the first name that I threw out was. And then she said Newell.
We were like, worse.
And I was like, oh, well, yeah, that pretty much, that beats mine. Whatever my joke was going to be of a terrible name. Sorry.
Also, if you're trying to make sure that people don't discover that you are living plural marriage, maybe stop picking like the weirdest, fundy names that you could possibly think of.
I'm going to name him Baby Jewel Osco. That's Baby Jewel. That's what it's going to be. Mm. Yeah. Heading over to the Jewel and you're going to pick up the essentials.
That's a deep cut for some people in
Chicago. That's what it's going to be. That's what it is, I guess.
I don't want to be reminded of that shopping experience any more than I need to be.
You didn't like the Jewel? The Jewel on Roosevelt?
It was so expensive, first of all. That was like its biggest problem.
It was pretty expensive. But then getting the groceries home that's always the trick in Chicago.
Walking through the parking lot of the Jewel. Death trap.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm not used to interacting with vehicles in a pedestrian space, so yeah, that was enough of a reason.
Get your suburban shit out of here. I got to go to a Trader Joe's. The parking lot's already bad in the suburbs.
There is no parking lot.
In the city, they're like, there's a parking garage.
That was probably the best parking at that Trader Joe's that was in our neighborhood there. What was that? Is that technically Lincoln Square? Or like Lakeview?
It was Lakeview.
Yeah.
But that's because nobody had a car.
Yeah.
So you had many floors to pick from.
Yeah. There was a lot of room. There wasn't a lot of reason to park there for anything else. So that was the only Trader Joe's that had a good parking. Well, it was tough getting in there, though. So I think that is where it lived up to its reputation.
Well, the only time we ever drove there was when we had to get the turkey for Thanksgiving. Because we were like, we're not walking that home.
No. And
I draw the line at that.
And we're not going to Uber with the 18 bags of groceries that we're going to stock up for Thanksgiving on. Yeah, no.
Do you think this is why Robin kept dangling the idea of a spirit baby out there? To get more time?
I think that's always good for television. But I do like how the writers were realizing for Big Love here too. A baby's a big responsibility for storyline purposes. Mm. It's a big responsibility.
We're not cornering ourselves with it.
We've seen so many shows where you introduce a baby and it goes off the rails. Walking Dead.
Well, I was ready to write around that. Pam is going to steal the baby.
Yeah, that could have solved a couple of problems for us and added some drama, but
right across the cul-de-sac.
It's just, I think those are the elements. You have those shows. Weeds was terrible with it, where the baby storyline was just awful
Mm-hmm.
in that. And then
It's a real trap for writers.
they think it's getting them out of a bind, but you're writing yourself into a corner. There's so much now that you have to take into account. And it's really hard to incorporate babies into other storylines. They don't really interact with other people. And like,
They're just there.
It's just kind of, they become an accessory. And then you're responsible to drag them along for every other storyline that you have.
Good intro for Margine, because she comes knocking on the door. Well, she kind of comes into the room, which again, there's
Barging
too much
in.
comfort in these homes of just going into each other's bedrooms.
Yeah, the bedroom should be the sacred place where it's, do not cross the threshold, right?
She has to back out because she's like,
Ooh,
Bill's putting his pants back on.
uh-oh.
But that doesn't stop him from pressing her up against the wall
A little
when he
smoochy
gets out of the
smooch.
bedroom.
Which Nicki has to roll her eyes to, because she can hear that through the door, where it's like, you didn't just, Sabrina Carpenter yourself over here of, you can kiss him and then it's a little taste left over there.
This is why they didn't allow PDA in the Brown household.
Is
Because
that why?
is this where we're going to take the PDA to?
Is that why?
Is that you just slept with me and now you're walking out the door and you're making out with Margie? Literally outside of the door.
Question of etiquette. Is this PDA, since it did happen behind a closed door, but you could hear it? You could hear it through the door, so is
I
that
think
still
that
PDA?
counts, yeah. I mean, we have to assume Nikki's kids are somewhere in the house. Could it happen in front of them?
Starting a fire, playing with matches.
Yeah, she doesn't care, to be honest.
Yeah, just about. They're around.
Margie's probably there to pick them up to babysit them.
Yeah, most likely. That's what's going on.
She has her garbage disposal that she needs looked at. It's broken.
Right.
That's why she came over here.
Yes.
Then we get a weird scene of Barb asking Nicki for the schedule of her cycle, because she's saying, look, I can sync it up with my calendar of the rotation of where Bill spends his nights so that we can make sure that he's at your place when you're ovulating. And Nikki's like, no, that's
Extra
never been the
nights.
way that works before.
Yeah, we're doing extra nights because that's the whole reason why I'm doing this, actually.
To be honest, the only motivation for me to have a baby is to say, hey, I'm ovulating right now, and then take one of your nights.
Yeah, like that was the goal. That was my intention, because that is how we did it before. So I would like to proceed with that in the same
That's
way.
the precedent.
That was the plan that I had, the whole reason, actually, that I was bringing this up.
Now, she doesn't need that because, as we saw, she's using birth control pills.
Right. Secret birth control. So good on you, writers.
In a container from like 1978.
That's what I was like. I wasn't sure at first. I was like, what kinds of pills are we taking here? And then it was like, okay, yeah, it's...
The pharmaceutical companies were like, we can't... this costs us too much to make.
The 1972 special.
This whole shell, it's like a Polly Pocket. Now they're like, here's your piece of cardboard. It may or may not last the whole time the pills are inside of it. Good luck.
Double check those dates too, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. PSA for people out there. I worked at a pharmacy, and part of the job that needs to be done in a pharmacy is somebody has to go pull all the upcoming, hopefully none of the medications are already expired. But things that are about to expire, because you can't fill somebody's medication for multiple months and then it's something that's going to expire in the period of time that they have it.
Right.
Well, guess what job doesn't get done when they don't have enough people on staff to be doing those things?
Yeah, or they outsource everything to AI robots, and then it's like, well...
I worked in a pharmacy where I found expired birth control pills.
Yeah, ChatGPT is not going to pull those pills, guys. So
So first thing you do, open them up, check the expiration date.
There you go. That's a good PSA.
Yes.
That's a good one.
I hope Nicki checked hers.
Especially when your pills are from 1972, because they're probably expired. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like she got them straight from Juniper Creek. Like there was a compound situation.
When they hand you that packet, you got to question that immediately and just go, do you have anything a little more recent? Yeah, a little.
It
little
looked
newer.
as old as the wrapper that came on the bar of soap from the hotel in the last episode. Because that also, it was like, is this a bar of soap from the 1920s?
Pre-recession world. Yeah. It's just.
Oh, that explains the shell for the birth control too.
It's built to withstand a nuclear blast at this point. This is what's happening.
So she's popping pills because she doesn't really want to get pregnant.
Yeah, she just wants more time with Bill. That was the whole point. And now Barb is like totally blowing up the spot where she's just trying to work it in on the schedule. No, that's not the goal.
I feel like there would be a better way for Nicki to achieve this. Like, go get a job at the store with him.
Oh, well, no, then you'll annoy him.
Okay, well, and I guess they can't be like
too close proximity here, maybe. Yeah, especially when you got Wendy sniffing around, who's just the
I was
worst.
just thinking to get her out of the house and have Margie take care of her kids.
Right.
So that's like a plus. She could be an assistant, and then he can send you around town to do errands, but like you can just go shopping all day.
That's basically what
That's
it is.
Nicki's dream job.
You could use the corporate card, to go. See, that's what you got to do. Is if you make it part of your job where it's like you have to spend money doing this stuff, and then it's like, oh, but I get reimbursed, or it's going to be part of on the books.
We solved all her problems.
Yeah, that's you got kind of an outlet there, but it's not really, you're not playing with your money. You're playing with house money at that point.
So we have a tiff going on during this conversation about the whole birth control cycle thing. And Nicki tells Barb, hey, remember how I told you about how like Bill was seeing a fourth?
I was mistaken. Yeah. That's not actually happening.
That's not what's happening.
But she knows what's happening, but she won't let Barb know that she knows.
No, this is just to let Barb know she's on to her.
Yes. Well, she wants to make her a little nervous, make her squirm, but she doesn't. Barb is a good liar. That's been established. So
I do think
Nicki
it
knows
clicked for her where she's realizing that this whole baby thing may not be what it appears to be on the outside.
Right. Well, that was where she was going this route now, where we're planning around your ovulation stuff. That was to test the waters to see what Nicki's reaction would be. And then it's like,
No, it is really about you just getting extra days.
All right. I think we're getting there. But Barb now is holding the secret. She's still lying to her sister wife about what's going on here, this secret affair. She has to tell somebody. So she tells Peg. Old Peg Leg comes over. And
she didn't take it well.
She was not approving. Very judgy.
Yeah.
Very judgy reaction on this. I think it was more so because she was kind of coming at it from the stance of, well, if one of my sister wives did that to me, I'd be pretty upset. This is kind of shitty,
I thought that maybe her relationship with Dawn isn't in a great place. And so when you're coming from that perspective of things, you see it a little differently. Or maybe the jealousy of wishing that your relationship had that level of intimacy and passion that's going on between them. I think that's an element of
comparison's the thief of joy.
Comparison's the thief. Thank you.
Any way you cut it.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down
so
to.
Now she's like, okay, well, I thought someone would be excited for me and maybe like join in the fun of talking about it.
I was really hoping.
But I guess I have to hide it from everybody now.
I'll just keep that to myself. Yeah, because Peg's like, maybe you should like stop doing that. And Barb's like, I don't really see a reason to stop doing it, actually. Good for me.
Like, just so you know, he's not going to leave his other wives.
No, yeah, okay.
I was like, was that on the table at any point?
Didn't know that was. Well, I think it's the point is like, I'm having an affair. Well, I love how at first Peg was just like, with who? Or with whom? And then she's like, oh, with Bill, with my husband. And it's like, oh, okay. Well,
that's not as exciting as you made it sound at first, Barb.
That doesn't count, Barb. That doesn't count as an affair then. You're married to the guy, right? But there is a level of sneaking around and distrust and
stealing time.
You're hiding stuff. You're hiding things from other people.
Also, the only thing that I could think of that would be worse than having Nicki be your sister wife would be having to co-parent with Nicki as your ex.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a road that you want to go down.
That's it. Yeah, people are all realizing here too is we love Chloe Sevigny's characterization, the representation of the character of Nicki. We're not saying that Nicki's a great person and we really like her.
She's fun to watch.
She's fun to watch. This is good television.
She's creating drama.
Because she's bonkers. Yeah, this is like ridiculous stuff that's going on. And her reaction to everything is incredibly self-motivated and like it's manipulative. It's all these different things. So it's just like none of these are great character quality traits of like a person that you'd want to hang out with and interact with.
No, or be your
necessarily.
sister wife.
Or be your sister wife. But it's great to watch on TV. So that's why
As a fictional
fun.
character.
As a fictional character, this is fun. This
Yeah.
is fun and it's engaging.
It doesn't stop Barb from continuing to do this with Bill because he calls her later and they have a little phone sex.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
Well, yeah.
So she's right back at it.
Still kind of engaging in this as well. I guess time will
She's gonna
tell.
ride it to the end.
Does she? Well, she usually does. Yeah, she usually does.
So we had Margine, whatever.
Margine.
She's got the problem with her garbage disposal.
Garbage disposal.
She tried to get Nicki to come over and help with it, but Nicki's like, why do I always have to help her with everything? It's so annoying.
So that's why Bill's like, okay, I'll send old Benny boy. Daddy Logan will take care of it. Just
yeah, exactly.
Give it a
Send
minute
the
here.
oldest son to do a job that could be mine. Also,
But-
do
don't-
not call a plumber.
Yeah, that's a ripoff. Don't call the plumber. That's going to be a big problem.
I'm not sure that it's actually about it being about money.
You don't think so? Oh, you think
No.
it's... Well, he just had the security people all up in their houses, all 3 houses.
How
Like,
come
come
Nicki
on.
could spend $5,000 on curtains and shit, but I can't have someone come fix my broken garbage disposal in my sink?
A couple $100 maybe to like come look at it and then replace and
I think it's
install.
more about having an outsider come into the house.
But I don't think
because
that's
they
it.
ask, nobody trusts Margine.
No, oh well, yeah.
Because
that's
they think
true.
she's dumb and she's going to say something that people are going to catch on to.
She has been providing a lot of evidence to support that claim.
It's true. Yeah.
It's a concern. It's a concern at this point that she's going to spill the beans, and that's really what this comes down to. So Ben's going to be looking into the garbage disposal. Bill is asking Ben to do this while he's heading out to. He's going back to the compound, and so Ben is just roller skating, playing street hockey in the driveway by himself here. This is pretty sad.
Ben's
Pretty
a
sad
strange
state of
bird.
affairs. This is pretty sad
I
state
don't
of
think
affairs.
a lot of them have friends, especially
No.
it seems like Ben. He has acquaintances at school.
Yeah, and his girlfriend that's always trying to get in his pants.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, and she never comes to the house from what we've seen.
Oh, no.
Their
Well, I don't think
relationship
she's
mostly
allowed.
takes place in the car.
In the car. Yeah,
in
at the
between school.
drive-in. At the drive-in theater, which, I mean, there's not a lot of those left around.
No.
But again, pre-recession. So this is when drive-in theaters was still a thing, I guess. Hanging
More
on.
weird stuff between Ben and Margine. They're
Yeah.
sharing a juice box, fighting over a juice box.
The fact that he's sipping on a juice box while he's looking at the garbage disposal, trying to figure out what's wrong with
I
this
think that
thing.
disqualifies him as
I
being
think
able to fix this.
Mr. Manager,
Being the one for the job.
Yeah, Mr. Plumber here.
I love a juice box. I would take one.
Give me a Capri Sun. That's what
Yeah.
I need.
Whenever I go to my sister's house, I'm like, what kind of kid snacks are here?
Yeah, what's,
I will be indulging in
what's
some.
laying around here? Yeah, that's a
I don't
fun
buy
part
them
of
for my
babysitting.
house, so
Yeah, it's a fun part of babysitting.
I'm like, ooh.
Get some snacks. That's what I didn't know what Teddy Grahams were until I was watching my little cousins, and it was like Teddy Grahams are the shit. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
this is good.
They never got any Teddy Grahams after that, huh?
Well, no, he shared them.
You
Yeah,
cleared it out.
We were going through a box then, you know. That's just part of the problem there.
So they're doing their little, oh, stop. You're so annoying.
The
And-
sibling thing.
Yeah, yes. And then they talk about if Bill is just being cheap by not wanting to have somebody come fix the sink.
Right. I mean, we've established it's a trust thing, though, right? Most
Yeah, I'm
likely.
pretty sure.
Most.
Which, why don't you
likely.
just have Nicki come over? And it could be like, this is my neighbor. Look, I would not have a person in my home who I don't know come to fix things as a woman who's alone.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, I don't think that would be odd to be like, this is my neighbor. Because well, men don't think about things very deeply, but I would hope that you would like have the realization that this is a woman who is here during the day alone with small children, and maybe she's uncomfortable having a man she doesn't know come into her house.
I don't know. She seems really comfortable with the lady who's going to cut a kid out of her over all the time.
Pam come fix it.
Yeah, Pam.
Pam's handy.
I feel like Pam would be able to do it. I thought that was going to be a way for her to step in and stuff.
Yeah.
But no, instead it ends up being like more of an issue with now they have to go get Nicki's help.
Yeah, Ben couldn't figure it out.
Ben was like, oh, I don't know. So
I'm glad nobody cut their fingers.
That was my concern. I was like, oh boy, here we go. He's going to be rooting around in this garbage disposal, and he's going to be hook hand for the rest of the series after this, just permanently maimed.
Yeah,
that's all we're going to need.
Yeah,
but
Nicki's
no,
going to be thrilled.
Nicki's going to show up. She's going to try and fix this, and she's like, you know what? You messed it up. Because did you put anything down here that was metal, perhaps?
Oh, this is my mom.
An
when something
entire
would break in the
can.
house, the first assumption is that like it didn't just break on its own, that something was done to break it.
Right. Something happened. Because that was when Ben was asking Margie, too. He's like, did you put anything metal down here? And she's like, no. Oh,
Maybe. I don't know.
There may have been an entire can of tuna at one point, but it's not there anymore, is it? No.
It's probably one of those little baby spoons, a baby fork.
Yeah.
You know, like the toddler size
Get in there.
things.
Yeah, that's
That'd
gone.
Go right down there. You never know.
Man, yeah.
All right. Then later on, I think it's the same night. Ben is outside eavesdropping, peeping.
It was just like
just watching what's going on.
He's creeping.
Yeah.
Because he just like peeks his head around
just
the
checking
garage.
the neighborhood on Neighborhood Watch.
Because Bill isn't home. And the last time when Bill left in the night, there was, Albie showed up and was just Michael Myersing in the backyard there.
Okay, he has a reason to be outside.
So he's doing a perimeter check, I guess, is what we can give him
and
here.
he sees Pam walk across the street and come up to Marjean's door, and they're hanging out. They end up watching Love Actually together.
Terrible choice. And then this tells me everything about Pam's character that I need to know. Is that she was like, oh, you've never seen Love Actually?
Did we not watch Love Actually? Because you said I said I'd never seen it, and then you said you'd never seen Love Actually, and then we watched it.
What I'm saying is Pam has seen it, and then she was
She watched it
appalled
again.
that Marjean has not seen it and was like, you need to watch. You need to see. No, nobody needs. Stop watching it. It's done. That's enough.
Well, poor Margie thinks that it's a romantic comedy that
She was just
trying to enjoy an evening of watching people be in love, actually.
I was just trying to watch a fucking romantic comedy, okay?
She's so mad. So while they're watching the movie, Pam does bring up Nicki. She's like, you know your weird neighbor with the braid?
Yeah.
The one with the resting bitch face?
Yes.
What's up with her? Is there more to the story? Because
not really. No. Just that
Margie looks straight ahead. No. She's just shy.
So
I love how she smiles the entire time whenever she answers a question that is an uncomfortable one. That's a giveaway for her.
Yeah. She has no
she
poker
has a tell.
face. Yes. No poker face at all. So are we suspecting that Pam is onto them? Because we were nervous.
Think she is yet.
We were nervous about the other guy.
I think they're maybe onto Nicki because Nicki had that birthday party.
Well, I mean, it's hard to.
Yeah. And I think they're kind of fishing for information. I feel like she should have been like, yeah, she's a huge bitch.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, don't get in her way.
Oof,
because she'll just cause problems.
But then Pam would see Nicki over there, doing the plumbing in Marjean's kitchen with the garbage disposal. And then she'd start wondering, like, well, then why are you friends with her if you're saying that she's so horrible?
You got to use the back door from now on.
Yeah, something.
You can't come through the front. We can't be seen conversing anymore because I told Pam you're a big see you next Tuesday.
No.
She already kind of thought it, so
right.
I didn't know what to do. I panicked. I just went along with it.
Kind of led her in that direction. That I went along with her for that experience, I guess.
Like, I don't know. She's kind of rude.
Yeah. Kinda? No, yeah, kinda. More than kinda, probably. For the most part. Very unpleasant. Yes.
After Pam leaves, Ben comes in and he starts yelling at Marjean about the fact that she's now formed a relationship with Pam.
Because now that Bill's gone, Ben has to keep the wives in line. He's the man of the houses. So that's what
he would love to take Bill's place.
as
I
he's
think.
sipping on his juice box, he's yelling at her about, you know, the things that she's doing wrong as an adult. He's correcting her behavior.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
He's into Margine, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean,
I
it
was
seems
like
it.
getting worried in the scene where the last one where they're in the kitchen together. He was like gonna.
There was a hug.
I thought he was gonna get an erection. I'm just gonna say it
boy.
when there was a hug.
Oh,
Because we had the whole wood shop scene last.
Yeah.
Was that last episode?
Right.
So I was worried that like maybe that was building to something.
Well, most of the time, a lot of the time, Margine does not have pants on.
Yeah.
So it's been amazing that like every time that Ben's come over, she does have all of her clothes on. So like that's been impressive this episode. A step in the right direction.
Good job, girl.
Good job.
We're making progress. Yeah.
We're ready for company. Yes.
Well, she's ready for company. She's so lonely. That's what she's telling me. She's like, you don't get it. I didn't come from this. This is new to me. And it's very lonely and uncomfortable to have to constantly be worried that everybody I interact with, I have to lie to or avoid.
Yeah, but like that's the point though of like you could still go out and meet people and stuff, but just don't do it here. Don't invite them to your house. You know, you have to be very European about this. You have to like go to a neutral public place and take a class or something.
Maybe be friends for like a year before you invite them over to your house, if ever.
If ever. Like maybe don't still, you know, just still meet in other neutral places. And continue to do that.
I've heard that's a thing, especially with French people.
Yeah,
it's a very big deal to get invited to somebody's house.
My genealogy stuff did not come back as French, but that is something very French about me. Yeah, I don't invite people into the space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What kind of class do you think she would take?
Pottery.
That's where my mind went too.
Yeah.
I feel like, or she could take like a self-defense class.
Oh, okay.
I could see her doing that as
Tai
well.
Bo. Yeah. Something along those lines.
We'll see what she chooses.
Either that, or, yeah, like
Pam would go into pottery with her.
Right.
Like go do something away from the cul-de-sac.
Do some crafts, you know, something with your hands. Make something.
I don't know if she's able to leave the kids. That may be another barrier.
Maybe.
Because then you have to explain who's watching them.
Right.
Can't be Nicki.
No.
Braid Lady.
We're trying to distance from Braid Lady for the most part here. But if she takes a pottery class, that's going to be driving Ben wild. Because if wood shop got him in the state that he was in last episode, I don't know what watching Margine work some clay on the wheel is going to do to him.
Real ghost situation. Doesn't it seem like there's some relationship that existed before she came into the family?
There's something.
Between the two of them.
There's something. Something's going on here. And that they keep alluding to with all of these lingering glances and, just like the hugs that they're exchanging and stuff. It's like, that's not like a sister, wife, mom and son sort of
It's like
interaction.
They're peers.
Yeah, it's like they went to high school together.
Yeah.
Type of a thing is still the vibe that we're getting.
Well, let's take a little break, and then we're going to see how the garbage disposal situation works out for Nicki.
So
one of the best scenes, I think, in the episode. Nicki stealing the show again.
An unstoppable force meets an immovable object. When Nicki meets Wendy, the home plus narc. She's like more than just a narc too. She's a Karen. She's
getting in everybody's business.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
You're an accountant. Why are you on the floor?
Is she? Or is she like the store manager?
Her tag said accountant because
then
I checked.
Why are you here? Yeah.
I don't know.
Why are you
You're
here?
supposed to be in an office upstairs.
Cutting checks.
Clickety-clacketing on a keyboard.
With your green visor on and then cutting checks for $20,000 to strange men in 10-gallon hats.
Yeah, start counting some money.
It's something.
She should be upstairs rechecking the books because I think that's how they're going to get rid of her.
I think so. I'm still waiting for them to pin a bunch of stuff on Wendy, and she'll deserve every bit of it here because
just because we don't like her.
We're not supposed to like her.
Well, the thing that made me dislike her the most was it in this episode where she mentioned, or it was last episode when she was talking to Bill about thinking Dawn is a polygamist.
Yeah.
And she said, it's against the church and the law. And I was like, oh, so that's the order of importance here.
For her, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, was it against the law? I mean, like, polygamy...
No, this is a pre-Brown world.
This is a pre-Brown lawsuit in Utah world. So
where cohabitation hasn't yet become the thing that they'll nail you for. It's just bigamy.
Bigamy. So multiple legal marriages is against the law. So you're wrong too, Wendy. You're bad at your job and you're wrong.
I'm not sure what law they would get him for. Well, maybe we'll find out. Well, Nicki marches down to Home Plus and she had to go to this one. There's 2 Home Pluses now. You couldn't go to the one where Wendy wasn't.
Yeah, she wanted to go to the one with corporate headquarters. So hopefully somebody will be there to vouch for her because she doesn't have Barb's family discount card. So she's like, well, you're just going to have to look it up then, I suppose. So Nicki gets combative with the young lady at the register who's trying to ring her up. And so we know how Nicki would be treating service workers here.
Oh, this is where she's like this everywhere she goes.
Very clearly on display. Again, not condoning the behavior. We're watching it on TV for the dramatic purposes. That's why it's entertaining.
She's like, excuse me, I have Kohl's Cash that I would like to be using today.
Oh, yeah.
The coupon doesn't specify that I can't use it on this object.
That doesn't work on here. Yeah, that doesn't.
I'm not leaving until you give me 20% off of this garbage disposal.
Right. Because I'm purchasing it for Barb Hendrickson of Hendrickson Home Plus. Does that sound familiar? She's like trying to name drop Barb and then...
Also, the girl at the cash register, you're doing too much.
Yeah, to fight for that 20%, man.
This is 2006. If she's lucky, she's getting paid $6 an hour.
I'd be like, you know what? Take it.
I don't care. I'm not dealing with you being a bitch to me.
Yeah,
get out of my line.
Yeah,
here's 20% off. What is it? How much is a garbage disposal? What's 20% off of it?
We don't have a garbage disposal.
I don't even care anymore.
I lost interest.
They can take the $20 out of my paycheck. Just so I didn't have to deal with you anymore.
This is what I was doing at Old Navy towards the end there. Because I would come back from college for shifts and I had manager approval like on my passcode. I don't know.
They mismarked you as a manager?
They mismarked me as they gave me access, the keys to the kingdom that they should not have done.
So someone was like, these flip-flops are 50 cents. And
anytime.
Like, sure.
Anytime. I was like, if it's within $20, I don't give a shit. So like, and most things people were trying to, because then it's funny to see though too, because when people get combative where they're like, this is supposed to be this. And they're coming in hot. Like, they're already angry about it. And I just go, oh, okay. Like, I didn't put up a fight at all. And then they're like, oh, well.
What am I supposed to do with all this adrenaline that I already brought to the register?
Now I'm all jacked up and I got nowhere to go with this. So it's like, I don't know. I can't help you with that. But yeah, sure. Well, you want it? If you would have said it was $5 less than that, I would have done that.
You should have gone lower.
You outbid yourself, actually, is what happened here, because I was willing to go lower. So that's fine. Get out of my line. Yeah, go away.
So I think that this woman finally is like, okay, get out of here. And she goes to swipe her card for it, and it gets declined. Is that why Wendy got involved? Because it's a credit card?
Okay, maybe that was it, because then there was like a code that was called out over the intercom here, because it was... not just a card declined. That's one issue. It was a card declined, hold card alert, which that's something else.
Yeah, well, it's been reported.
It's been reported where it's like, do not give this card back to this person because there's either fraudulent activity or it's been stolen, or...
Nicki needs to switch to checks because people were still writing checks.
Bounce those checks all over town, baby. Yeah.
Catch me if you can.
She would be papering Hendrickson Home Plus. Yes.
By the time they know you're gone.
Yeah, you're out of there.
Long gone. That'll be Wendy's problem for another day.
That's not my problem. Yeah, that's a Wendy checkbook balancing problem that's going to happen over there for her end. That's not for me to deal with.
So now Wendy's like, well, I'm going to have to take you to the back to security.
Right.
She doesn't tell her that. She's like, come on.
Well, I have to hold your card. That's the alert here that we've been in. Have you ever had the hold your card thing?
No.
When I was working at Circuit City, we had the hold card come
when
up a couple
customer?
times. Oh, yeah.
Well, I feel like that would be a place that if you did steal a credit card, you would go to because they had electronics.
Yeah.
I worked at a craft store, so
people weren't really going for the
no.
People weren't really going for the spools of
We
yarn.
did have someone try to break into the office though to get to the safe.
The safe, that's fun. Yeah.
There's
not much in there.
I was vacuuming when it happened, but I did see the woman come out of the back, and I thought that was odd because, like, we usually told people they couldn't use the bathroom because there was so much stuff everywhere in the stockroom that it was dangerous.
You'll get buried, yeah.
And all I saw was she had really bad highlights.
Oh.
So
you can pick her out of a lineup.
That's the description I gave to police.
Bang. The poor officer who had to be like, bad highlights. Got it. All right.
I was like, yeah, I could spot her if you found her. If you found her, I would know the back of her head.
That's what I'm saying. You'd be able to pick her out of a lineup.
Yeah.
100%. Oh, yeah.
I'd be definitely very
dead to
confident
rights.
about it.
Got her.
Yeah.
hard to miss. Hard to forget.
I don't think they ever found her. Never came back.
So that's the description that they're giving to the security officers.
Yeah.
Huge braid.
Frizzy
braid, frantic, panicked eyes, blouse.
So they end up calling Barb down to the store because she's like, call Barb.
Because Bill's out of town, so he's got a whole bunch of stuff.
She needs someone to get her out of this now.
Call Barb, have her come down here. She'll be able to sort it out because I'm buying it for Barb Hendrickson's home. I live in their home. I rent from them. So it should be for Barb. Why didn't you just have somebody grab the... Because that was the whole thing, it was like, Barb goes and does this. She's the legal wife.
Well, she's
the public
annoyed
wife.
because it's like, I wasn't even supposed to have this responsibility. I said I didn't want to deal with the garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Why don't you have Ben go do it? Ben is his son.
Yeah, you think that they'd be able to... Well,
like a recognized son.
Does he have a card? Does he have an employee discount card? Or
if you
card?
were to not give the owner's son the 20% discount because he didn't have the card with him, even though you know that that's his son, I'm pretty sure that would not be something that would make Bill happy.
20% doesn't sound like a lot of a discount for
I think
employee
it
discount.
is at a home, at like a
I guess
home improvement store. It's a lot.
I guess, yeah, probably, yeah. Because when I was at Old Navy, it was like 50%. It was like real.
I think that's rare.
And then I
never got a discount unless we had a coupon, and then I would use the coupon.
Yeah. Oh, that's even worse. That was like Circuit City.
And they'd have to ring us up one item at a time.
Yeah, where it was just... No, there is no employee discount. You just get all the deals that we pass on to the customers that put us into bankruptcy too.
It's like, you should be happy that I'm spending my paycheck at the store again.
Right.
Like
at the company
it's a
store.
toxic relationship that I have created here.
It's cyclical is what's going on. But so yeah, 20%. That's better than I thought then. I guess for the margins are a little bit different.
Did they say that Nicki was Barb's sister?
Well, she was saying that she was kept changing her story because it was like, oh, she's her sister. Oh, she's her neighbor.
Okay,
oh, she's this. She's
you
that.
need to stop getting on Marge.
Well, I think
because you're not much better at this either, Nicki.
At that point, yeah, I think this has been established that Nicki can keep secrets, but she's not a good liar.
Mm-hmm.
Proof, evidence of that. Yes, that Barb is a better liar than Nicki because Nicki can't keep her story straight. I think she was just saying whatever she thought she could say in order to get the discount.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the goal here. She's like, oh, I'm a family member. I'm Barb's sister, so you can give me the discount. And it's like, well, you need the card. And you scan the card.
She should have just paid for it in cash. Full price. And then had Barb bring the receipt back and get a price adjustment. And be like, I didn't have my card that day.
She doesn't have cash. She's
I know.
all out. She's plumb out.
Whatever. So the big problem is that Wendy has stuck her nose into this.
Right.
And I think she's suspicious now about what's going on at Bill's house.
Suspicious. The suspicion is rising.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Insult to injury, though. Worst part is when Nicki gets out of here. She finally has her garbage disposal at 20% discount. But then she parked in the 15-minute loading zone parking spot. Let's be honest, it was probably a handicapped spot. And her car has been
the expectant mother spot. She was like, I'm a little ahead of things. It could be. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, that's probably right around that time when they started doing this expectant mother parking. I think that was when I started seeing it pop up.
No, I feel like there should be a
2007.
lot more of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the birth rate's way down, so I think they were
true,
like,
but
it's
it's
the
just
first
like,
one to go.
Everywhere I go, I feel like the parking lot sucks.
No, at most hardware places, there's like veteran parking.
Oh, yeah. I used the bathroom at a home improvement store the other day.
Yeah.
Pristine.
I told you. Well, because we were touching, there was like landscape stones that we were moving around. So then like our hands got all dusty. I was like, I got to go wash my hands. And so when we went over there and I was like, I don't think I even knew where the restrooms were.
I didn't know they had bathrooms.
Yeah, they were all the way on the other side of the store. But then I was like, I can only imagine how sparsely populated the women's room here is.
It was like it was brand new.
Yeah, never used.
Yeah. So if you need to stop somewhere to go to the bathroom and you're like, where can I go? I don't want to go somewhere disgusting. Go to a home improvement store if you're a woman.
Big box home improvement store. Yeah,
highly recommend.
And it's pristine.
Yeah. So she's upset now that her car got towed, which that is a bad day.
That sucks.
Yeah, this has now become a huge deal that she went to go get this garbage disposal.
She was trying to make a point that she's like, you know, got some standing in this family. And then now instead,
she'd get bailed out by Barb, which makes it even worse.
You got embarrassed. You got called out, publicly shamed. Your car got towed. Now Barb's rolling up in the shaggin' wagon behind you, and she's like, come on, hop in. And Nicki's just going to walk home at one point. She starts walking, and it's like, no, come on. Don't be ridiculous. Just hop in the car, Nicki. Bring the garbage disposal. Let's go.
They stop at Checkers.
Checkers.
Because I took note because of how cheap it was.
Uh-huh.
They got 2 milkshakes.
2 strawberry milkshakes.
And a medium fry.
For $5.
What?
What is this?
Now the fries would be $5.
This is what they stole from you.
Yeah.
That's the PSA for this week. This is what they took from you.
Yeah. I know that's a conversation about how do people live through the last recession.
Dollar
and they're
menu.
like, it was cheap.
Oh, yeah. Dollar menu
food, at
was,
least.
You could at least eat.
Yeah. Well, when like every place is experiencing an economic downturn, they also get a little desperate. So that was part of it too.
Right. So I think we have to hit that point because, yeah, that's what
I don't know.
Starting. See, if this was done in a more, just a couple years later, it would have been, they would have swung by Swig, probably. They would have got, you know, that was the difference maker there too. But then you can't get fries at Swig. Mm-hmm. So that would have been a bummer.
Yeah, Swig needs better snacks.
Snacks.
They just have like cookies, right?
Ugh.
I'm like, that's such a sugar
cookie
overload.
And soda. Yeah, I'm going to pass out on the way home. I'm going to diabetic coma, crash out, blood sugar spike, and I'm out. That's it. I'm done for.
Yeah. No, she was even pissed that Barb was asking her what she wanted at the fast food place because she's like, you have to do everything for me, and it's so annoying. You have to control everything. Get me a medium fry.
The medium fry. Because then, do you want ketchup? I think is, again, she's taking it out on the service worker because that's a stupid question. Of course we want ketchup. We're getting fries. Well, I don't know. You got milkshakes, so are you going to dip the fries in the shake? Like, that's a legitimate question to ask if you're going to do ketchup.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I've been told to hold the ketchup packets back.
These ketchup packets cost 0.0001 cent, and they will take it out of my paycheck.
Just us complaining now. But, like, remember when we were little and you'd go to McDonald's and they'd throw 18 packets of ketchup in there?
And sweet and sour sauce, and
they were like
whatever.
Everything.
All the stuff.
Try it all.
A handful.
An assortment of sauces.
Taco Bell. They would do that at Taco Bell, too. It was always just every single bag, whether you asked for it or not. You're getting a little mix of here's some mild, hot, fire. Boom. Yeah. There it is. All the sauce.
You set up your little dip area.
Whatever you want.
You know, you'd be like, you know what? I got six different nugs. I'm going to do one sauce per nug.
There you go.
Now forget it. That'll cost you another $45.
$85, you guys. I did the math. Yeah. Trust me. Believe me. That's what it is.
Yeah, she's just really, really nasty.
Well, she's taking it out. She's lashing out on service workers, which I will never allow that.
That automatically makes you
never
a bad
let
person.
that happen. So
I think it also shows that she's never had a real job.
100%. That's what it is. That is just absolute proof.
It
and
does
evidence
make
of
you
this.
think twice. Like if you've been the person who's been yelled at, to do that to another person.
Now, see, what's upsetting is that she'll yell at like the lady who's at the cash register at Hendrickson Home Plus. She'll yell at the lady in the drive-thru at Checkers. You need to yell at Wendy the way that you yelled at everybody else. So like that's the thing.
She just took it from Wendy.
That's what I'm saying is we're like as soon as somebody with like power and authority,
she has some superiority over them.
Yes, and then it's like, now there's this person.
Mm-hmm.
The CPA is showing up, and now I'm in big trouble.
Yeah, if this show was made like current day, Nicki would be the Karen who gets filmed in a store making a scene.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
it ends up on YouTube.
Or she's the one who's filming to show like why she's justified. But then once she publishes that, once she sends that out there online, everybody's like,
you're the asshole.
You're the asshole here. Yeah. What happened on that? Why are you berating these people? What's wrong with you?
She kicks the glove compartment of Barb's car at one point.
Repeatedly.
Yeah.
It's tantrum. She's doing, it's again, the childlike things of Bill's other wives here, where they are just very, very childlike in their reactions to things.
Yeah, it is like Barb's the only adult in the room.
Yes, very much so. Seems to be.
Well, speaking of, so they talk a little bit more. We've heard about the fact that Barb had cancer.
Yes.
But that's kind of all that we've known, that she had cancer, and then sometime during that period while she was sick, they decided to live plural marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nicki came along. So Nicki was like taking care of her while she was sick.
Yeah, so we didn't know. That was kind of an element of it here, like either helping out or doing whatever, but it was just the parts of that relationship, the timeline there in where this was established, that was not clear to us before. And so now that's been illuminated. But then with Barb then saying that, well, sorry, I didn't die or whatever, because it was just like.
That was a mature Barb.
Well, like, was that the reason why? Because it doesn't seem like Barb and Bill are that into polygamy, or like if they weren't before, maybe the thought of it's with Barb with her diagnosis where it's like, oh no, if she's going to pass away, Bill's going to be alone. Her kids aren't going to have a mom. So like that was where it became appealing to them.
Yeah, it's giving Golden Girls. There's an episode where Sophia doesn't know that she's dating a guy whose sister is actually his wife, and they're kind of like vetting women to be his next wife because she's sick.
Right.
So I think it's kind of like that. I wonder if Bill was really busy with the store because it was like the beginning of opening a business, and they needed somebody to be there to help Barb. And then Barb is thinking, okay, if this ends, badly for me, that the kids will have her. And then that's not the way it ended up. So they ended up living plural marriage, which I'm not sure was really the intention long term.
And that was like Mary Brown too, with like her sister had passed away from colon cancer. And then she had sister wives though. So it was like, that was one of the appealing things for Mary to be in polygamy, was always knowing that, your kids are going to be taken care of type of a thing. So there was that reassurance there.
Maybe have a husband that you can rely on.
I think a lot of this is that if Bill was left to his own devices, the man can't even reheat his own fast food burger at Margie's house. So, like, I'm thinking that there was probably a reason why they were leaning that direction, where Bill needs some adult supervision as well, unfortunately. For as go-getter of a spirit and an attitude that he tends to have when it comes to his businesses, maybe not so much in running a household or raising kids.
Well, they kind of make up with each other by the end of the fight, but not really, because they're lying to each other.
Yeah.
Because Barb's like, well, I want you to have the baby. And then Nicki claims that she's trying for a girl for Barb.
Even though while Bill was pumping loads into her, she's like, give me a son.
Give me a boy.
Give me
a boy.
Let me have your baby boy. And it was just like, oh, okay. So it just depends on whoever she's talking to. She's going to use this, again, manipulation, and she's using it to her advantage here.
Lois is back. This is Bill's mom. She is a lot of fun as a character as well.
Yes. Again, because she's the less
Unhinged.
likable. Yeah, the less likable you are. Like, I would not want to spend time with any of these people in real life. Oh my goodness, bless you. Any time with these people in real life.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Got a
Maisie,
sneeze attack.
Maisie's having sneezes and
So
attacks.
Lois is showing up to, is this the funeral already? Or is this like a
Or like a wake. Yeah, this is like
or
a wake.
Yeah. It's not a viewing because there's no
body.
There's no casket.
Yeah, nobody's
yet.
here.
She's paying her respects
There you go.
because her sister wife has passed away. This was Roberta, who was Frank's first wife. Lois is his second wife.
Right.
And so she shows up, cornbread in hand,
Mm-hmm.
and
Looked like there was some
with
jalapeno.
demands.
Yeah, some jalapeno in there. And
the
stuff,
cornbread
too.
looked good.
Cornbread looked good. But she shows up with cornbread, and that's
make
where
cornbread for dinner.
Bill's like ripping on her about it. He's like, you could just leave that outside because nobody's going to be eating that.
Yeah, we're all convinced that you're poisoning me.
Right.
So
like,
nobody wants anything that came out of your kitchen.
No. Yeah, it's all tainted food now. Not safe.
Yeah, they despise each other at this point, these two people.
Well, yeah.
I think they did before, but it's like worse now.
But what's wild here is then Lois is like, okay, well, I'm here to cash in on your promise to me.
Excuse me, do you remember when you promised me that if anything happened to Roberta that I would become the legal wife?
And I would like that claim, you
Yeah.
know, to be bestowed on me. And he's like, yeah, nice try. Not even if you put a gun to my head, which knowing you probably would. That's not too far out of the realm of possibilities at this point. So like, no, though the answer's no.
I gotta say, that's a lot of nerve to come in there and ask that after the man's been convinced that you tried to poison him with arsenic.
Maybe, yeah, you gotta, why would you even want to then? And then that only adds to the suspicion of, okay, so you want like legal claim to his assets and stuff
That's
so
exactly
you
what
can
she
kill
wants.
him? Like, that's what's going on here is
Yeah.
what it's seeming like.
Yeah, she's like, can we rewrite the life insurance policy? I'd like to increase it.
Yeah, double it. And then I'll take ownership of that if such a terrible incident should occur, you know, just in case.
So Bill shows up at Juniper Creek because he's coming to this funeral as well. And he brings Lois a portable TV.
I guess in 2006, it could be defined as a portable TV.
I thought it was a portable fan at first.
It's
And then
a
he took
large
it out
unit.
and I was like, oh, it's a TV.
It's a large unit. It's a black and white. We used to have our portable TV was about that size, and it was from, well, I'd say before I was born. So like early 80s.
Where'd you use it? In the kitchen?
It would be outside in the backyard when my dad would be working on like carpentry stuff. Like he'd be doing woodworking and stuff, and then that would be in like the shop. So there was a little bit of that. Or we would take it to, there was a church that sold Christmas trees that my dad would go sell Christmas trees at during the winter. And there was like a garage where you just go freeze your balls off, basically.
And you watched TV in there.
And I would watch Three Stooges and Little Rascals on that because it was like early.
Is that the only channels it got?
Probably.
It's just, it takes you right
It was
back
just
to the
whatever you could pick
1950s.
over. No, it was picking up whatever it would pick up over the airwaves, which that was Saturday morning stuff that was on at that time at 6:00 in the morning on Saturdays. The classics are on.
That's what she's looking forward to. She can't wait to watch the Three Stooges.
Right. That's what she's hoping for. She's a big fan of slapstick physical comedy. Yes. She's a big fan of that.
She's also shitty that he's going to pay his respects to Roberta.
Yeah.
She's like,
Bill?
what did she ever do for you?
She like raised me and stuff. Ma.
Whatever.
Remember? You were the one who told me that I need to respect her my whole life. So why wouldn't I pay my respects to her in death?
You could have if I had become the first wife now.
That would be okay. Now
But
we
now
need
that
to
yours-
spit on her grave.
Yeah. Now that because it wasn't even her decision.
No.
But now we hate Roberta.
Yes.
Probably always have, to be honest.
The way she's complaining about it, though, of like not having legal protections as a second wife, and she wants to legitimize her kids and stuff, and it's like
she doesn't care about that.
I don't think that's it. Yeah, I don't think that's it at all, actually.
No, she wants claim to the gas station or whatever else
Yeah,
Frank has in
some
his
property stuff. Like everything's in Frank's name. Everything's in Bill's name. No, Frank's name.
Frank's the dad.
Jesus Christ. All right. Yeah. Well, because Frank and Joey and Bill go on a little adventure of their own. You thought they were at Hendrickson Home Plus.
I was like, damn, they sell caskets at Hendrickson's Home Plus? Wow.
No, it's a competing store here.
Even worse, they go to Savers Club.
Savers Club. So I guess Bill's just doing a little bit of market research.
It's like Big Lots is the feeling I'm getting.
Discount Drug Mart, where it's a little bit of everything and stuff that you didn't expect that they were going to have.
They go into this little area and there's a couple of coffins, which was jarring. There's one that looks to be made out of felt.
Yeah, pretty much. That's basically what it is.
And that's the one that he picked.
It's a pine box. Yeah. Your mother was a simple woman, so
you would know that if you spent some more time with Roberta.
She wouldn't want all the bells and whistles of all these fancy, wood inlays and stuff. No. I mean, I think she'd like one that doesn't have a handle broken off of it, because that was the other thing that was appealing to him about the floor model. But I'm going to get a discount on it.
See, Nicki, that's how you get a discount.
Right. Yeah, you got to haggle.
Mm-hmm, when you don't have a family discount card to use.
Right.
You should have bought the busted up box that's clearly been opened before.
But Frank does work this into, his spin of making Bill pay for the casket, though, because he's like, well, if you wanted to get her the nice one, then you can buy her the cheap one. You can just pay for that one, since that's not going to break the bank for you.
Okay,
you were going to spend double.
But now I feel guilty.
Well, it feels
that this woman is being buried in this casket. So now I don't want to pay for it.
Because now you're going to tell people that I bought this one, at my behest.
Yeah. Oh,
this is the cheap one.
I know the casket's a little cheap, but it's because, Bill.
Yeah.
He's a little tight.
Bill didn't want to shell out for it because he doesn't really care about Roberta.
That's exactly what he's going to do.
Hello.
Even though it was his decision.
Come on.
He does not like any of his wives.
No.
I don't think he cares about anybody else but himself. He was even giving Bill a hard time on the way there, where he's laughing about how Bill used to have a stutter.
Mm-hmm.
So he's hurting his feelings. He's laughing about the Lois situation, wanting to be his first wife now.
Well, that was the thing that he was looking back fondly on about Roberta, was she even got Bill to stop stuttering, which I don't even know how she did that. And we're making fun of people's disabilities now.
Exactly.
If
I have to pick a side in this battle, I'm going with Lois.
Okay. That she deserves.
They're two bad people, but I'm on Lois's side.
She deserves claim to the legal wife status.
I want to see what she would do if she became legal wife.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mostly that. But we'll take a quick commercial break. And then after that, Bill makes Roman an offer he can't refuse, probably. Maybe? We'll see.
I don't think he actually wanted to come to the funeral. It was an excuse to show up at Juniper Creek and then to see Roman, where it's like, well, I was here for other things and now I'm coming to see you.
I wasn't allowed on the property otherwise.
This is how I got here.
But this was an exception.
You can't turn me away when
he called ahead of time to Roman and he was like, hey, I'm coming out for Roberta's funeral and stuff. So just so we're on the same page, make an exception that I'll be able to step foot on the compound and be there and interact with people. But he's also got some ideas that he's going to pitch here. Going to swing by Roman's office here, where he's
still trying to play games with him too about it, because he tried to show up the day before and then they turned him away and were like, you can be here at 10 a.m. tomorrow like you were supposed to be.
Well, I think
he was trying to catch him
he was trying to drop in
back footage,
Yeah.
Unexpecting it.
Okay, yeah. Because it was he was trying to drop in on it, and then he was trying to get in to schedule, and she was like, oh no, he's all booked up. Sorry. Yeah, that's Nicki's mom, who was
acting like she didn't know who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
Did you notice that too?
Until he put his hand on her hand. And then she was like, all right, I'll go check. Because she was trying to say that he wasn't in. Roman wasn't even there. And then it was like, yeah, but he's back in the office because you just went and asked him. So I know he's in the office. Clearly. That's what's going on. This is just a power move.
I don't think he ever leaves.
He's
always here.
He's probably on his 5th annual checkup.
He's in the back having another
getting
annual
another
checkup.
blood transfusion at the boardroom.
And listening to Rhonda sing.
Rhonda is reciting poems. Actually, she's not singing.
Mm-hmm.
This
Emily
episode.
Dickinson.
Right? Yeah, the tasteful stuff. But like, she does sing eventually, but not now. She's just reciting things.
She's like a court jester.
This is what Roman's busy with. This is what he was booked up with, is just, I'm sorry, Rhonda was going to be reciting things for me today. That's what I had planned.
You're cutting into a lot of important things that are on my schedule already.
TikTok, Bill. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pick this up.
He tries to be like, I'm not going to talk to you. We're all mourning Roberta.
Right.
It was very emotional for us to lose her. And I can't, with good conscience, talk to you about business at a time like this.
Yeah. It's rude. Is what it is, really.
It's like, what did you think I was coming here for?
Well, I'm going to pitch it anyway. Okay. Sharks.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for it.
He's like, Rhonda?
Please.
Dismissed. Please. That's enough.
Please don't sing another song about Moses' grave. Okay? I can't handle it. I'm not going to be able to take it. Okay?
The deal that Bill has come up with is that he's proposing a cash settlement. And if Roman doesn't take it, he is going to hand some information over to the authorities about this real estate lawsuit that I don't think Roman knows about fully.
Well, he's saying that he doesn't, but does he?
I don't know. He looked a little confused, or like he doesn't realize how big of a problem it's become because it's an Albie spearheaded thing.
I was going to say maybe that's another Albie shortcoming.
Oh,
here.
yeah. Of course, he's not going to be honest about what's going on with that because he's already gotten in trouble for messing other stuff up.
Yeah, not so good. And then also you're running the risk of these lawsuits. It's a couple of different lawsuits, but maybe if there's more information, we connect the dots on some stuff. Might be like a class action lawsuit, things of that nature. So he's dangling a couple different things above Roman's head here to threaten him with.
We're blackmailing an extortionist? Is that what's happening here?
Yes, I think that's the chain of command as far as the legality of what's going on here. Yes.
This was a big checkmate for Bill because at the end he was like, tell your son that he ever comes near my homes and my businesses again, you better never do that.
They'll be held to pay.
Look what happens when you start fucking with me.
And
Bill
Rhonda,
Hendrickson of Home Plus.
Right, yeah. And Rhonda's like, high up grew a daffodil. I couldn't hardly reach her. Says I to me, I think I will. Pick one for my teacher. Okay, thanks, Rhonda. Bye-bye.
I do not know what you just quoted.
Goodbye. It's from the Little Rascals. Don't worry about
Okay.
I was bringing it back full circle for that.
Okay.
Don't worry. Okay. So the funeral is quite an affair here. Wow.
Lois does not want to sit with any of her sister wives.
She's afraid at this point.
Bill's
upset.
It was a merry moment for her because she was like, I gave my life to them and they all hate me.
Okay.
So why would I sit with them?
Well, I think
I'll sit in the back.
Yeah, Bill's like, it's for the family though. Like these are reserved. They put the reserved seating out for you. You should be with your sister wives. No. I don't want to do all that.
No,
so
thanks.
Keep me in the back over here.
Yeah.
This
is giving Logan's wedding.
Where you have to beg and plead for Cody and Robin to show up. Yeah, of course.
Well, I meant nobody wanted to sit with each other.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, similar.
A little bit of that.
And then Frank starts putting on this big show in front of everybody about how much he loved Roberta and what a horrible tragedy this is for the family that they've lost her and how he can't wait to see her in the celestial kingdom. He's talking through the felt casket.
They're doing he's gonna start playing carpet ball on there.
As he's doing his whole showman thing, Lois is like, this is such bullshit. She's rifling through her bag. She's finding a Werther's candy. She's unwrapping it. She's throwing it all around her mouth. She's
eating it and then spitting it back into the wrapper immediately. So this was clearly just for the purpose of disruption. This was not a taste thing or this was immediately just for interrupting
little
what's going on, just to throw a distraction in there. But no, instead, he makes a big announcement. Frank is announcing who will be his next beau, the bride to be, and it's going to be
America's
Nita.
next top model.
It's Nita will be new wife number 1 because she's really earned it.
Doesn't that seem disrespectful? It's your legal wife's funeral. And while you're up there with her casket, you're going to announce who's taking her place, who has the honor of now being your legal wife.
Because Nita fixed the handle that was broken on the casket. That's why she's going to be legal wife. Now she's really earned her place. Because now we're able to carry Roberta off to the grave. There we go.
She won $10,000 and a contract with CoverGirl Cosmetics.
That never came through, but yeah, good to know. So instead, Bill's getting all upset, and he pulls Frank outside, and he's like, "Can I talk to you about this here?" And he kind of drags him out, and is talking to him. He's offering money to make.
Yeah, I don't like that Bill thinks that he can just buy things to fix things.
Yes, yeah, pay for stuff. Because then he's trying to offer up how much it is, and Frank's, coming in high. He's $15,000. They're negotiating back and forth because he's like, "Don't you need a new roof?"
I think you should go higher.
Hey, well,
she's gonna take it all.
Well, he was talking about the roofing though, and I mean, well, yeah, just the materials alone. So, labor's where they get you, though.
We're gonna embezzle them from Home Plus. So yeah,
I'm just gonna. They're falling off a truck, and I'll bring them over here. So don't worry about it. I'll just leave them at the gas station.
That's how we'll know that they've turned true mob.
I'll leave them at the gas station for you. Don't worry about it. So, I think the trade off here ends up being about $10,000 plus roof material and tar to make Lois the legal wife. But then how is he going to go back on this now with his big announcement that Nita was?
I'll just say that he had a spiritual awakening. That he had a what did they call it?
A sexual awakening. Is that what you mean? No.
In an earlier episode when Bill was having the dreams.
Right. Yeah, the revelation.
He had a revelation that it should not be Nita. It should, in fact, be Lois.
Of course, yes.
And then nobody can question it.
Yeah.
That's how men in these communities get away with everything.
Right. And then Roman smells a business deal around. He's like, $10,000?
Somebody say money?
Extortion? Bribery? What? Huh? So he swings by and he's like, "Bill, I listened to your proposal and I heard it and I'm still considering it."
No, he said, "I'll be answering it soon."
Well, because that was how they ended. Yeah, they ended the conversation where he was like, "I have given you the benefit of listening to your proposal, and so now please leave." Like that was the main takeaway here. So he's like, "I'll be getting back to you. I'll be getting back to you." Soon, okay.
I was worried because like the response might not be a yes or a no. The response might be
a fuck you.
Some fucked up shit that happens to you or your family.
A fuck you.
That's what I'd be worried about.
You're gonna find out what the answer is.
You better be setting all the alarms.
Right. Yeah.
Lois calls Bill later and is like, "You are never going to believe this. I'm so excited. Frank has changed his mind. I don't know what could possibly make him do that, but I am going to be the legal wife." It's
great. That's great news, right? And just in time, too, because Frank's not going to be around much longer. And Bill's like, "I'm sorry, what? What did you
She's already dancing on this man's grave.
Yeah. She's like, "I'm going to get an even cheaper coffin for him." Yeah. Like
We're just putting him straight in the ground.
A burlap sack.
An arrow box.
Yeah. That
was an Amplin joke.
Oh, okay. There you go.
The
burlap sack or, whatever the thing is that turns them into a tree or something, whatever, but they got into trouble too.
Press them into a diamond.
What was that weird place that they were supposed to be doing all the composting, and then that was not happening, and it was real bad.
No, that's too expensive. She's like, "We're just going to put him out in a pine box.
Launch him out of a cannon."
That.
Yeah.
I think that being married to him must have been so miserable that, again, I'm on Lois's side.
Right. Yeah. Basically. But for the way that she casually talks about how he's not going to be around much longer and stuff, and it's just like...
Bill's like, "Did I just make a mistake?"
Maybe don't tell me that, because like you're making me culpable in some of this in some ways.
And she's too excited about it.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. So she's just so excited. And now Bill's like, oh, maybe I messed that up by...
Might have just signed your father's death certificate. I don't know.
Might be bad. But Bill gets home. Everybody greets him. It's just like Cody Brown envisioned.
It's a real Cody Brown moment.
Daddy's home.
This is the best part of plural marriage, is when the man gets to be the center of attention.
And all the kids come running, and they're so excited and happy to see him. Everybody's just elated that Bill's home, and life is so much better now.
There was a weird slow-mo moment of Margine giving Bill a kiss. That's how this whole scene started. And then all the kids and everybody came in, and the other wives. Because
that was Ben. Ben was like watching though, and so it was
he's always watching Margine.
He's creeping, and that's what's going on here. But Ben does have a moment where he's asking Bill about plural marriage. Like, do you think I could do it? Is it something for me? Is that something you had planned for me? And Bill's like, wow, that's a really big question, Benny boy, and I think you could do it. But it's not for everybody.
I'm really glad that he took the time to think about that.
I think that you could.
He decided in a split second on the side of the pool that he could
I never really thought about it before for you, but sure. Yeah, you could do it. Pretty much anybody can do it.
Isn't he like 17?
There's a lot of people who can't do it. So if you suck at it, I mean, you'd be right in there with everybody else.
With the majority.
Who just sucks at it. Yeah, so go figure. I think you'd be all right.
I guess that's something that he's considering.
Sure. Well, he's in seminary now.
He can't have Margine. He will take many other wives.
Right, to make up for that. And then he's thinking about sex all the time. So much now where he's like, I think I need about 7 or 8.
Women.
Yeah, just to keep up with me here at this point.
Next time on, Bill considers launching an expensive new marketing campaign for Home Plus.
Marketing?
I can't wait for that.
Oh, we'll have to see what
Let's see how expensive it is.
The KPIs are going to be for that. Yeah.
Nicki wards off the advances of a pair of persistent missionaries.
Oh.
And Margine is invited to a recital at Pam's church.
All right. Nicki being rude to service members brought her down on my list this week. But I think her verbally accosting some missionaries, that's going to pull her right back up on if we're being honest. That's where I think she's going to get some points back with me.
All right. Well, something to look forward to for next week. Thanks for listening. See you next time.